what is Gibson up to right now? This new drop by Gibson honestly has me a little bit puzzled, because even though it's a divisive idea and some people might like it and some people don't, what I'm talking about is that this is not really entirely an original idea. But does it really matter? Let's check this video right now and find out together, my friend. Amor relanzas now. We break it down, baby. Alright, my friend, thank you so much for being here once again in another video. And like I was saying in the intro, today we're talking about a brand new drop by Gibson. You might have seen it floating around on the internet. Maybe you got the email. The point is that Gibson is doing painted over relic guitars. Where have we seen that? So let's just stop the talking, get to the rocking, and check the Gibson.com website to find out together. So here we are, my friend, at the Gibson.com website, and ooh, look at that. Meet the new king, the Marcus King E345. I was not expecting this one. This just caught me by surprise right now, but look at this monster. The Marcus King signature ES345 in 60s cherry color. I mean, you gotta admit that red and gold, it's always a good combination. Ooh, but look at the little price tag over here, $4 grand. So I would assume that this is a Gibson USA drop. Let's check it out. Non-figured in the back. Very cool. Nice. I love how he's got that Marcus King badge, almost like the custom made badge they used to have. And how cool is that to have this bridge, but without the vibrola? So all the coolness of like the Art Deco sort of like style, but you don't have that whammy bar that goes out of tune. Pretty sick. Nice. Ooh, I wish they would have put like the wide bevel. I don't know why they don't do these things. Like if it looks better, put it on the guitar. It's just a plastic piece. Oh, I know. Because now they're selling them. Anyway, that's cool though. Very nice, a Gibson USA version of the Marcus King guitar. I want to say that it only used to be in the custom shop, right? I know that you know this better than I do, so let me know in the comments. But was this what I was talking about? I don't know, so let's go back to what we were gonna do. And if you like me, just live in the heat of the moment and you just get distracted by things like this, let me know in the comment section. And while you're there, remember to like, subscribe, and do all those cool little things that we like to do on YouTube, and enjoy this little bossa nova, my friend. I hope your day keeps getting better and better and better. Right, let's go. Okay, we got spacey over there. So let's go back to where we were supposed to be going. There we are. We have a holy trinity of sorts with this beautiful trio of 57s in the Ultra 8 version of the Murphy Lab. So let's just start checking this one first. Ooh, that's looking pretty nice, but that's a very, very heavy aged, huh? Oh, it's a ultra heavy aged, of course.
Ooh, look at that price
tag, $9,700, Inverness green and Pelham Blue over gold top. Okay, first thing that I like is that combination of Pelham Blue and Inverness green, because maybe you don't know, but I want to say that the reason why they came up with the Inverness green is because it's like the aged version of a Pelham Blue. So it sort of gives you like the illusion that the guitar was like maybe with the sun in the front and maybe hitting in the back or something like that. Maybe it was like facing backward. Whatever it might be, I think that's a cool idea. And over the gold top. And I like to read this that the custom bucker has a push-pull in the neck pickup to control coil splitting. And it makes sense because if you have a 57, even though it was the first year of the PAF, you still had a lot of P90s, and I think that just having the coil splitting ability is gonna give you sort of that tone, huh? Let's keep watching these pictures. Again, this aging is extreme. But look at that. Again, look at how cool the white bevel truss rod cover looks. Even just like this from afar, you don't even have to see it in detail, it just looks great. And that's what I was talking about, look at the back. And then again, that's a very, very heavy age. Nice. This is like, even the wood is like chipped. But honestly, I don't care if it looks authentic or not. It looks cool. Oh, there you go. Yes, this looks nice. That headstock, the whole headstock to me looks really cool. Now because it's all beat up, but I don't know, it's just like that combination of the colors and like the rounding of the edges. That nice looking truss rod cover. To me, that all looks like harmonious, like it's meant to be like that. Of course, if we're buying into the idea, this is like a 1957 guitar, of course. But then look at that. It's so cool to have those two colors, but I guess in the end, in like a sort of like backwards way, you have three colors in one guitar, which is pretty cool.
All right, let's move on to the next one.
And now number 2, we have the 1957 Les Paul Standard Reissue Ultra Heavy H Pelham Blue over gold top. Okay, so in this case, we do not have the Inverness green. But funny enough, I want to say it's like the same price, isn't it? Okay, I see you. You're giving a little bit for everybody. Again, and this one looks like the Ultra Heavy H is not as ultra as the other one was, right? Maybe that's the reason why the other one had a little bit of the Inverness green and the Pelham Blue, trying to create that effect like maybe the other guitar, nobody was really taking care of it, and this one somebody was. Because you see, even in the plastics, they're not really that yellowed, or like embered over, whatever you want to call that. What do you think? Which one do you like better? The straight up Pelham Blue or the way more aged Pelham Blue with Inverness green? They both look cool. Let me know in the comment section. Yeah, 100% way less aged. I wonder if how can they be both ultra heavy aged? I mean, they know what they're doing. I'm just saying, like, I mean, if I go ultra heavy aged and I expect something like this, and I get something like this, maybe I would be a little bit disappointed, no. But in my case, I think I like this level of aging a little bit better. A little bit less bit up. Nice. They're looking great. I love this checkering, like that goes like, I don't know what would it be. I mean, it's horizontal right now, but if you're playing it's vertical, so you know what I'm talking about. I love that. Looks really nice. And is it me or there's a tiny little bit of the Inverness? Oh, no. This is the gold top, kind of like peeking out from the back. I like that. So see, okay, it would have been really cool if the aging was enough just to reveal the gold top and not just go all the way to the wood, huh? Or at least in sections. But big sections, like meaningful sections. Nice. I don't know. This looks pretty chewed up. Yeah, I mean, I can appreciate what they're doing with the aging. And then last but not least, we have an ebony over a gold top. And this one does have a little bit of a price decrease, which sort of like makes sense. But then again, I cannot wrap my head around the fact that look at the aging on this one, like absolutely different. I feel like maybe ultra heavy age has like way too much of like a tolerance level, because how can you tell me ultra heavy aged and you give me these 3 guitars? In my opinion, they don't look like they're like the same level of aging, or at least to my taste or my tolerance level. I feel like maybe this one would be a heavy age and this one would be an ultra heavy age. And of course, I mean, this one too, like that's pretty heavily aged. This one, not so much. I don't know, maybe it's just like the metals are not like that rusted up like this one is. I don't know. This one looked like it lived in a swamp for a little while. Do you agree with me about those 3 levels of aged? I don't really love that. But the guitars are looking cool. This one's a little bit boring. I mean, just a black guitar. And then the other thing that I don't really like is like, we definitely need more gold. If you're buying a guitar that is already aged, you want to see the aging, you want to sort of like see the final product. You don't want to wait 10 years to see the final product. You know what I mean? To have that gold top reveal itself. And I feel like they are not really showing much of the gold. I mean, maybe right here in the border, you can see. But in my opinion, nowhere near enough. This is to me nowhere near enough gold top in all 3 of them. But that doesn't mean that I don't like them either. But on that note, let's go get a few conclusions and start the discussion. So there you go, my friend. What do you think about this new concept from Gibson of introducing a painted over guitar? Is it an original idea? Not really, right? I want to say that maybe like the company that does it like more openly and maybe for like the longest time would be Fender. That might be even one of like the staples of a Fender custom shop guitar. You sort of like come to expect the difference. You sort of like come to expect the different layers of paint that you're gonna have in your guitar, right? And honestly, this wouldn't really rub me in the wrong way if it wasn't for Gibson always like focusing so much on like play authentic, only play original, only a Gibson is good enough. But here we are responding to the market, you know, and it's apparent that the market has determined that they like painted over guitars when they're relic. And Gibson had to jump in the bandwagon, for better or for worse. But that's been enough about me, my friend, and this video has been long enough. And if you stayed here till the very end, please let me know what you think about this conundrum about these painted over guitars. Is it just being a copycat, or is it something that was meant to be? Other than that, my friend, please make sure that you comment in the comment section down below if you stay till this very moment and say spacey, just because we get spacey sometimes. But that's enough about me. Like, subscribe if you can financially support me. Smash that super thanks button. I thank you so much. And if you have some more time to watch another video, go watch this one right here, and I'll be waiting for you right there, my friend.